Hello, I'm back. So we're gonna get into the second part of the video. So this part of the video, I'm actually gonna show you guys, I'm actually not gonna show you the custom doll stuff yet. Cause yes, I actually love dolls. I've always loved dolls ever since I was little. I've always had a huge passion for dolls. And if a lot of you still watch my channel, you know that I used to play Movie Star Planet, and you probably also know that before I put that video up, I did a lot of doll videos. And in my adolescence, yes, that's all my channel really was. It was about doll stuff. And then I kind of got out of that. No, I don't play with them anymore. Thank the Lord, I don't play with them. I'll admit, I do want to do some stop motion stuff here and there, but that's only just because I've always loved stop motion as an art, because I just love the process, and I think it's really cool, and I just think it's really, really, really neat, and I just love the whole style and the art of it and everything. But anyways, I mostly just collect them, and I like to pose them in little scenes and stuff. When my boyfriend and I get our own place, I'll more than likely tell him, well, look, we're gonna have an area where I'm gonna have my dolls, because I'm gonna want like at least a pretty decently sized shelf so I can have like basically a dollhouse, so I can just pose them and take pictures, and you know, because I love stuff like that. I love photography. I love, you know, taking photography of like my dolls and stuff. I think it's cool. Anyways, I love Dolliteful, and I love, I might pronounce her name wrong, Mosaico, she's awesome. I'm totally like giving shout outs to these channels. I just love them, because if you've never seen them, you should totally check them out. Hexatan, I might have pronounced his channel's name wrong. He's awesome. Sugar Charm something, I forget. But there's a bunch of channels I'll watch. I'll have to like tell you guys about it at some point if you've never heard of any of them, because they're fabulous. Anyways, I like to watch their videos and sometimes get a lot of inspiration. But anyways, the ones that I am going to show you, the little things, are actually little clay figures. They're my little sailor figures, my little Sailor Scout figures from Sailor Moon, because if any of you didn't know, which I hope you know by now, I am literally head over heels freaking obsessed with Sailor Moon, like more than anything, pretty much. Like, it's my life. Like, I have a freaking Luna purse. It looks like Luna's head with a little crescent moon on the top of it. Like, it's the cutest thing ever. I can't stand it. I've got my Sailor Moon poster in my room and everything, and like my Sailor Moon outfits and all of that. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys those because I really would like to start selling different characters, different clay characters, but I'd love to start selling my little Sailor Scout characters. So the first one I'm going to show you is actually one of the ones that I worked the hardest on, which is actually one of my favorites, which is Princess Serenity. So with this, she actually doesn't have any legs, but the nice convenient thing about it is that I actually used a thread spindle thingy-majig. So she had like a platform to stand on. Oh, no, shoot. Oh, oh no, I knocked her hair off again. That's okay, I think I have some glue in here. Anyways, see, that's what I mean. They're very fragile, so you have to be really gentle with them. Just because this is, I'm trying to remember the brand of clay that I used. I think I did actually use polymer clay when I made this, like the actual brand polymer clay. I didn't use Sculpey. I did use Sculpey, I think, for the other two, though. I might have used Sculpey for some of this, so it's kind of janky in spots. So this is the only thing with these. You got to be really gentle with them because they're fragile, but I mean, that's to be expected of clay anyways. But here's the front of her. I'll put her up close a little more. I know she looks a little messy in the front, but not too terrible. Here's the back, and I know I could have done a better job, but meh, it took me long enough anyways to do this, so I was pretty pleased with how she came out. But that's Princess Serenity. And then I'll show you my Sailor Moon one, which I thought she came out pretty good too. So here's And if you didn't notice, yes, her hair did fall off because when I actually put her in the toaster oven, it fell off while it was baking, so I just kind of had to glue it on, and when I glued it on, it just happened to glue on unevenly. And I thought it'd be cool to make her tiara because I realized I actually didn't put it on her head, and it bugged me, and I was like, I'm gonna make her a tiara, and like put it in her hand, and I thought that was neat. So she's holding her tiara, and her little bow's on the back, and I actually just used the cap off of like an old, you know, Tupperware container thingy-majig. And yeah, I didn't do the detailing. I didn't do the little crescent moons on her boots, but I mean, she was very detailed anyways, and I didn't do the detailing on her brooch either. But again, I mean, for her being the way she is, I mean, I think she's pretty darn detailed anyways, so... Alright, and I'm going to show you Sailor Jupiter. I am going to be making the rest of them, and sadly I didn't have anything to use as a base for her to stand on, so I had to make her one. And sadly, the front of her bow, actually, the pieces broke off, and when I made her piece in the front right here, I made it actually with a piece of plastic and then painted the back. And I was having issues getting her to stand because I wanted her to be in a certain position because it kind of looks like she's got her knee bent, which is what I wanted. But because of that, she wouldn't stand on it and she kept falling over and she wouldn't stay. So in order to get her to stay, I ended up making this little clear, like, pipe thingy-majig. I don't know what to call it. I used, like, this heavy-duty plastic and I rolled it up. And I think I used E6000 and like some hot glue, and I got her to stay in place. And I also used, it was either super glue or E6000 to do this. And I love the way she came out. I know there's a couple blemishes on the back because of the paint job. I'll probably get better paint to do these, much better, but I mean, I like the way she came out. I think she still looks really, really good. And I'll show you guys the front again. I know my camera quality sucks, sorry. But yeah, that's Sailor Jupiter. And again, I'm going to do a third part because my phone really doesn't hold that much, you know, video, and I just get nervous. I don't want to, you know, put videos up unless, you know, unless I got enough room. So, wasn't sure what to say right there, sorry. So I'm going to put these up. And then I'll do the last part, and then I'll do the covers, and hopefully you guys enjoy. And I hope I get some feedback from you guys, because I'd love to hear it, because I definitely love to start a shop. I love hearing feedback from you guys, and I love talking to my fans, and, you know, I'd like to be able to talk to you guys before my channel gets too, you know, busy and too... you know, too many subs, because before you know it, which again, it makes me sound a little full of myself, before you know it, this channel more than likely is gonna have a lot of subs like I did before, and I'm not gonna be able to talk to a lot of my fans like I used to. So I like to try to talk to you guys as much as I can. Maybe when my channel gets a little bigger, maybe once, you know, I've got like an actual base, like good amount of people going, I'll probably start doing like fan mail and things like that. But for now, it's a very small channel. I don't even have 60 subs yet, so hopefully let's get to 60. Let's get there, guys. I think we can do it. But I love you guys. I'll see you in the next part of this video. Bye!